What's going on, guys? Samuel Wilson with the Views here, back with another interesting top 20 list for you guys. As today, I am here to discuss my top 20 best videos from the YouTube channel, The Warp Zone. You guys know the Warp Zone has been a YouTube channel that's been since 2010. They're kind of like a sketch comedy group that does a lot of different things, like again sketches, a lot of comedy bits, recap raps, acapellas, music videos. Yeah, a bunch of very talented people on scene. Nobody kind of like small, showing that they have more people and all that. And I mean, overall had me consistently good throughout the 10 years. Yeah, because they actually been up to 2010. And I started watching their videos since 2012 when my brother showed me one of the videos that you see on this list. So, yeah. On an amazing channel that I always love watching and going back to a lot, because a lot of the videos are hilarious. Even the videos that don't make this list, I want to still see over and over again. Honestly, over stuff not easy making a list of my favorite videos from them. I mean, I realizing that it's been 10 years, figuring why not do a list on them? But it's definitely gonna be a little more of a different list though. And it's kind of similar to how I did my Breaking Bad moments list, where I basically show you a clip of the video on saying how talented it is, or I think it's best I just show you the clip honestly, and also it'll probably make this video kind of easy to edit it, and I'm gonna try not to overdo myself a little bit, so hopefully that makes a lot more sense, and hopefully you guys understand, and hopefully you guys will enjoy, and I'll also give one to touch guys. I mean, they are a big YouTube channel, so I'm sure a lot of you guys probably are new to art, but in case also doesn't, they are a great channel, and I think I give them love by getting down my favorites with them, and they've been a lot, because again, making this hard because if you guys have this channel, I'd love to know what would be your favorites from this channel. How much down below. And I will also have, and also in the description, I'll have 20 honorable mentions of other videos I absolutely adore for them. They just did not make the overall top 20 list. And just be able to warm some and shit this video out. So like, I don't know if they will honestly, but it'll be awesome if they do. So yeah, and up in the bush, let's give some big love to one of my favorite YouTube channels, The Warp Zone.
Not talk about this anymore.
I mean,
really
like, why didn't you become, like, Killer Flash or something?
okay, I get it. It doesn't make sense. Can we move on?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
With the help of my friends at Star Labs, I fight crime and find other metahumans like me.
And lock them in a prison without due process or a fair trial.
You know what? You write the damn thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you seem to have all the answers, so go for it.
Give me 7.5 minutes.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am technically among the top 5 fastest people in the several universes I visited who are still alive. To the outside world, I'm an ordinary forensic scientist, but secretly, with the help of my work acquaintances at Star Labs, including my dad boss and sister fiance, which I still won't admit is kind of weird, I fight crime and find other
What the hell was that?
You were struck and killed by a fast-moving vehicle, and I resurrected you.
You can resurrect me?
Yes, of course. With me by your side, you're effectively immortal.
Why wouldn't you lead with that?
It didn't seem important at the time. Well, I'm off.
Wait, no. Hold on, just, maybe we could hang out for a little bit?
Oh, all right. What activities do you have in mind?
Oh, just a few things I've always wanted to try. Hey, man! You forgot your shoes! No, I'm good! Race you to the bottom! Woo! I'll go first if you're nervous.
But why?
Groundhog Day.
Cool and well-intentioned, they will guarantee destruction of your haven with their presence. Think of Herschel's family, they were coping well till Rick's group showed up. Folks in Alexandria were doing fine till Rick's group showed up. Zombies do less damage on the living than when Rick's group shows up. And by the way, I call the zombies what they are. Not walkers, biters, geeks, lame brain skin eaters, creepers. Have these people seen a horror film at all? Getting back on track, it's really effing crazy how this one group can be so destructive while so many people can't avoid it. Every single building in the southern US not on fire really is a building Rick and Co have not yet set on fire. It makes sense in cases like the homes of cannibals and psychos. They were clearly evil, but I can't help noticing a pattern. If I were to have a dinner party and they asked for invites, I'd be like, no way, injures.
Caught me off guard, there was no disclaimer. But when they do 80 stuff, I feel safer.
From the very moment you said 83, I was thinking about synthesizers, hairspray, and E.T. This messed the town in Indiana. Got me less afraid when I see things we used to have in the 80s.
84, more IP gets plugged when Mad Max sets records on Dig Dug. A skating Cali girl, boys vie for her affection, and the ladies want her bro, who's like cocaine that's sentient. Bad About You is Willie's new therapist, and he's also shady. Oh, you don't say, there's a twist. Winona's scoring with her goony newbie, and Hopper hides away with his mutant roomie. Then Ellie gets angsty, tries to run from the pain, though her birth mom is toast.
Breathe sunflower rainbow.
With my razor sharp hat, I will slice you in half. After you've been decapitated, as you split apart, I watch your dying heart, and I celebrate it. Never mind the confines of reality. I kicked your ass with a fatality. Wait. No! No! I know what you're doing. You're doing that whole fancy smancy Hollywood talk to make everything sound like it's good, but really, you just want me to do whatever you say. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Richards, but I've seen the online reaction. I've looked at the petitions, and I've read the blog posts. I know what the people want, and they want me back in the MCU. And I'm not leaving here until you patch things up with Sony and make me an Avenger again.
Wow. Spider-Man, the passion you displayed here today has really moved me.
Really?
Yes. So much so that I'm gonna get on the horn with the head of Sony Pictures and set this whole thing right.
That's amazing. When?
About 6 months ago when we planned this whole charade.
What?
Oh, Spidey, my naive little cash cow. There never was a breakup. We've had your release date locked with Sony since before Comic-Con. Everything that's happened has just been an elaborate puppet show put on by our marketing department.
Well, a Dutch, Professor. Dutch? What? Okay, now what is this here? Is that a Magnemite?
Professor, please. That is clearly an electrode.
Well, how was I supposed to figure that out? It's so damn close!
Yeah. How else was I supposed to capture the lens flare coming off him? The Walden filter? Yeah, right. Nobody uses that.
Todd, I asked you to take pictures of Pokemon, not lens flares. None of these can be used in the Pokemon report. Can you imagine what the scientific community would say if I...
Oh, 1 second, Professor. There's this Caterpie eating some Poke food. I gotta snap it.
Todd? Hello? What? That is the last straw, Todd! Your job is to take nice, clean, unfiltered shots of Pokemon.
Pretty sure you're exaggerating.
Superman Returns, Amazing Spider-Man, Total Recall, Godzilla.
Which one?
Both. RoboCop, Clash of the Titans, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Conan, Planet of the Apes.
Hey, that one was good.
The Tim Burton one.
Oh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Psycho, Footloose, Arthur, The Omen, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, I get the point.
Friday the 13th, The Fog, Guess Who, Stepford Wives fame, and Herbie Fully f***ing Loaded.
For whatever you need. Help your granny cross the street, save a kitten in a tree. I spit the hottest verses with the coldest of breath. I use my X-ray vision to see all of the breasts of chicken cooked by women in the kitchen. kitchen. At a 3-star Michelin, that's a way to make a living. Feminism, mother huggers, I'm woke. Lois Lane's the only broad that I hope on Facebook. And she invites me to her place to Netflix and chill. I'll probably get to first base. Superman. Stepping out of solitude, head to toe in solid blue. Superman. Neither man nor steel, it's a metaphor, you nincompoops. Superman. Yeah, the S on my chest symbolizes success. Come on. Superman. For more Cal-El, just say heck yes. Coming straight out of Smallville with Southern hospitality. Winning dinner parties with a charming personality. Serving up lemons, square like...
Long and get me a coffee. You can handle that, right? Grumble, 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 grumble. Don't worry, folks. My boys are closing in on this dirtbag as we speak. We'll have this whole mess cleaned up in no time.
Sir, they're all dead.
What? All of them?
Yeah, he blew up one of our vehicles, which set off a chain reaction of explosions that killed, well, everybody.
Balls. Not so easy, is it, hotshot?
Look, I don't like you, and you don't like me.
You're right. I don't like you, and you don't like me.
You're right, but sometimes in life you gotta do what you don't like to get what you want.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you and me working together to take that dirtbag down.
The LSPD and FIB working together? That's crazy. Just crazy enough to work.
Raise it to 5 stars!
How do you have all these clips queued up?
I come extremely prepared for my arguments.
Okay, well, while you are right that in the past we have had filmmakers who are dismissive of games, we now have a lot of writers and directors who have grown up playing these games, like Jordan Vogt Roberts, who's directing the new Metal Gear Solid movie. I'm sure he'll be very respectful of the source material.
Yeah, but even just being respectful might not be enough. There's just something that seems to get lost in translation.
What do you mean?
Well, take Breath of the Wild, for example. Tell me the story of that.
Okay, well, 100 years ago, Link and the Guardians failed to defeat Ganon. Then Link wakes up from cryo-sleep. He puts 4 unused Shadow of the Colossus bosses in position around the map, and then they defeat Ganon?
Not super compelling, right?
Yeah, no, that is kind of underwhelming.
Now, tell me what you did in Breath of the Wild.
Oh god, where do I begin? Okay, well first, I took my glider and I jumped off the Great Plateau. And then
2 hours later.
And then, when he unfroze,
It's a chateau fit for a princess. Dingy bathroom got you down in the dumps? Bam! Now you'll be pooping like King Koopa. Bedroom so bland it's affecting your relations? Bazoom! Now this place is ready for a Mario Party if you catch my meaning.
But don't just take some fancy pictures word for it. Here's some testimonials from our satisfied customers.
I swear to God, Luigi, you talk one more time, and I'm gonna hit you.
Ever since using the Super Mario Homemaker service, my house has become a literal death trap.
When I asked them what happened to the mid-century modern look I asked for, they just said, Mario 3 is better. The does that even mean?
Just getting from room to room is an exhausting puzzle. I saw a box with an exclamation mark underneath my coffee table. I thought if I hit it, I'd go to my kitchen. Now I don't have a second floor.
Now watch me drop the beat.
I'm a billionaire! I live large when I'm disguising. Cover of Forbes, you're just a Ray-Ban advertisement. You got super strength, super speed, but you have limits. You're slaving away 9 to 5 in a dying business. Bruce Wayne is your altar, a bit heavy on the ego. You probably still have Alfred wipe your ass as far as we know. Take a tidbit from your nemesis and learn to take a joke. I'd still be a superhero, even if I were broke.
But Obi-Wan needs help, so forget about your killing spree. Meanwhile, the Republic now teeters on the brink. But not because of Palp, because of Senator Binks. Geonosis beat the villain, Dooku is the name. Then run and jump conveyor belts, ending up in chains. Escape from the monsters. Hey, Portinaps. The Jedi intervene, and now the clones attack. Windu hacks Jango's head, it's a brutal battle scene. It don't affect 3PO's comedy routine. Come on. Dooku Odin Jedi alters Anakin's physiology. Rescued just in time by Yoda's cartoon choreography. One more Oscar-worthy shot to show how big the army is. Super secret wedding that's totally not ominous.
Star Wars, these were the prequels.
Not since you murdered all of them.
Okay, I definitely did that. But it's okay. I think I know just the replacements.
Guys! Fish! You're back! We haven't seen you since we buried the bodies last year.
You said you were going out for a pack of smokes and you'd be right back.
I'm sorry, guys. I just couldn't cope with the fact that we quintuple-handedly killed Santa.
Accidentally.
Murdered all his elves.
That one was on you.
And subsequently ruined Christmas for the entire world. Don't you guys feel at all guilty about that?
Sorry, what? We were listening.
We weren't listening.
Okay, look guys, here's how it is. I'm Santa now, you're gonna be my elves. Whether or not you guys want to acknowledge it, we're responsible for destroying Christmas. And by jolly, we're gonna be the ones to fix it, okay?
Alright.
Yeah, let's do it. That's cool. Fine.
Let's go.
Oh. Okay, that was an easier sell than I expected. Well, alright, grab your stuff. We're off to our first house.
What did you think?
It was awful! A travesty! A human rights violation! I had to go and watch Green Lantern again just to wash away the stench of that incoherent abomination.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
I've read Tumblr fanfics with a better Joker in it. First off, the look is all wrong. Look at me. I've got style, class, real panache. What about this? Reads tattoos, a grill, and no shirt, huh? And what the hell is with damaged right on the forehead? I'm the Joker! People get that I'm not all there. It should have just said try hard on his forehead. That would have been more subtle.
Now wait, David Ayer explained on Twitter that his Joker has the tattoos after Batman punched his teeth out and sent him to Arkham Asylum. So he's showing that Batman damaged him?
Do you really think that that's a good reason?
Actually, now that I said it out loud, no, it does sound pretty dumb.
And what were you thinking with?
But this is bigger than all the shows. This is the crossover, baby! All the heroes fighting alongside one another, the stakes get raised drastically, the budget gets raised marginally. I mean, don't you remember how cool it was the first time Arrow and Flash teamed up?
Yeah, it was kind of cute how they tried to make it seem like Ollie could pose an actual threat to the Flash.
Or when they all had to fight off an invasion of their Nazi doppelgangers from Earth X? Nazis, man. Best bad guys ever.
I do love that decades later we're still finding fun and creative new ways to kick the shit out of Nazis.
See, there he is.
I knew you'd come around.
No. I know what you're trying to do, but it's not gonna work. See, I still haven't forgotten last year's turd of a crossover, Elseworlds. What a convoluted, nonsensical mess. What, you didn't like all the hilarious hijinks that ensued from Barry and Ollie swapping places? Oh, I love hijinks as much as the next average-looking early 30s diabetic, but not when it comes to the cost of any sort of cohesive story. I mean, the whole thing centers around the Monitor giving the Book of Destiny, a book that can rewrite reality, to a creepy-ass doctor from Arkham Asylum in order to test the universe's ability to withstand an upcoming crisis. Why does he give it to this particular creepy-ass doctor from Arkham Asylum? I don't know. Reasons? They don't really say. And what does he do with his power? He swaps Oliver and Barry. Again, dude has the ability to rewrite reality, and all he does with it...
Vacation. There's only so many words in the English language here, bro. Caliente. What? Okay. Time to pump the brakes here, buddy. Kill Bill Volume 2. Why are you even on this server? It's like you're shooting fish in a barrel. Hillary Clinton! Seriously, give me 1 goddamn second! Kill Zone 3! Why don't you go play that, huh? You should, because you suck. Kill switch engage! Alright, rapid fire, let's go. Kill of Rights, kill Bo Baggins, Killer Genuine Draft, kill a Mockingbird, kill Cheese Sandwich, kill me maybe, kill yourself with a rusty trombone, literally not sexually do something productive with your life. Get off the couch, go outside, make love to a woman. Kelly Clark!
Pilot and pretty easy on the eyes.
The court definitely agrees with that last point there.
He is all those things in the last movie. The Poe in this movie is an arrogant asshole whose disregard for authority is only eclipsed by his disregard for the lives of his fellow Resistance members.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's only so that he can learn a lesson and become a better leader for it. I mean, it's called a character arc. Look it up.
You can't just jettison one piece of character development for another. It's inconsistent.
It's realistic! I mean, he's arrogant from his win in The Force Awakens and thinks that he knows better than his superiors. That beautiful cocky bastard had to be knocked down a peg. And to quote Master Yoda, the greatest teacher failure is.
Ah, yes, failure is so great. Just look at Luke. He failed so much, he gave up on the Force and became a whiny little bitch.
When has Luke not been whiny? Your Honor, Exhibit B.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. This R2 unit has a bad motivator, look. It just isn't fair.
Wait a minute, where'd she go? Bring her back, play back the entire message.
But it's a whole nother year. But they're gonna kill her!
Do you also have a montage queued up for all the times Snoke is a fleshed out character? Trick question, that's impossible. We know nothing about Snoke. We have no idea how he came to power. And before any of these questions can be answered, he's cut in half like Darth Maul.
Your Honor, Snoke's exit is like Finn's American accent. Absolute perfection.
Here we go.
What? Was Snoke gonna reveal at the end in this big monologue that he's, I'm assuming you thought, Darth Plagueis?
Yes, exactly.
If Snoke revealed that, it would mean absolutely nothing to these characters. I mean, even Luke and Leia would have zero context for who Darth Plagueis even is. And, if I may invoke the original trilogy, we got zero backstory on the Emperor, and yet everyone still thinks he's cooler than a winter's night on Hoth.
Yeah, because he was the OG. It doesn't matter where he came from. But when you introduce a pimp-robed CGI knockoff after 6 movies of continuity, you better at least tell us where he came from and why we should care.
We care because he can bounce Force lightning off the ground, and that is totally rad!
Order! Order! Well, we can all agree that bouncing lightning off the floor is rad. Let's move on.
Fine. Let's move on to Canto Bite.
Order! Order, I say!
Canto Bite is a pointless distraction that slows the film down to a crawl. The opening titles move faster than these scenes. Jabba the Hutt moves faster than those scenes. Hell, R2-D2 rolling after Padme as they infiltrate Naboo moves faster than those scenes.
I agree. The Canto Bite scenes may seem a little pointless.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed me discussing my top 12, or hope you enjoyed watching my favorite videos from the Warp Zone, and hope this have to get more into it. Again, I will leave a link to their channel in the description down below, and also let me know in the comments down below what are your favorites from the channel, and again, in the description down below I also have 20 honorable mentions of videos I still love did not make the list. So, and overall, I hope you all enjoyed this video and all that, and let me know if you also want me to do one Smosh down the road on. So I would actually like to do one on Smosh, though that might be a lot harder, because a lot of the classic videos are because of a reason. Even they do make some good videos now and then nowadays, so yeah, but that's all. But I hope you all enjoyed this video overall, as I'm saying. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites that are all linked down below. I'm saying on board, I'm saying all the views. I will see you next time. As always, stay cool, everybody. Peace.